Hey, this is Tony Cothran, owner of Street Dreams. Today I've decided I might sell my own personal car. Normally my cars sell before we ever put them on the advertising because somebody always wants them. But I was born in '64 and so was this car. I bought it from the original family. It's a '64 Coupe. It came 327, automatic, power steering, power brakes, factory air, electric windows, and wood wheel. And we've kind of made it almost a resto mod, but leaving it looking just like it came. So anyway, let me share a few more details with you and then go from there. So it came from the factory, black exterior, red interior. When we did the restoration, we went from vinyl to leather. On the automatic transmission, we took out the power glide and put in a new 700R, so it cruises comfortably 70, 75 miles an hour, 2300 RPM. We put a removable cross member in it so that the transmission can be entered and exited if it had to. The original engine was replaced in the early 70s, and we had a 68 L79 in stock. And so what we did was we did the 68 L79 350 horse engine, which has the factory aluminum intake, the factory aluminum valve covers. We just put a new hydraulic roller cam system that's equivalent to the 365 horse cam. And then check this out. Speedway has the aluminum heads that have the camel humps just like the originals. And so we put the brand new aluminum heads. I was going to paint them orange, but they look pretty sexy in aluminum too. We added the aluminum radiator for, better drivability, especially in the heat of Texas. This car is really a pleasure to drive. We did an upgrade on the front brakes to a cross-drilled, gas-slotted power front disc brake system. And with that overdrive and the new brakes, it stops well, it drives well. All the lights have been converted to LED. So they're nice and bright. The tail lights are nice and bright. The interior lights are nice and bright. It's really a fantastic car. I've got a book about that thick of receipts from the 60s all the way through now. We'll share some pictures with you of how we bought it. So it really came a long ways. We had Garrett and Bernie do a ceramic coat on the paint, so that's completely ceramic coated and protected. So we had the Bluetooth sound system put in, operates right from your phone. Had the little external rear speaker put in. All the carpet's new. And we put the center dual cone speaker up here, so it's got a nice overall sound. Air conditioning works. Power windows. All the gauges work except the clock. Might not give you my license plate. If you're Texas, I might. Anyway, you gotta love the shape of a C2 Corvette coupe. And with the prices of the split windows being so high, it's driving the other coupes up. We normally, as soon as we get a coupe in, they sell quickly. So on, like I said, all the lights are new LEDs, so they look real clean and crisp. The wheels and tires, I chose. We did the replica 63, 64 bolt-ons, so it's got 5 bolt holes instead of a knockoff. The tires are red stripe BF Goodrich radial, so that just helps with that drive. All right, going to tell you a little bit about the chassis on our car here. So like I said, we did the gas slotted cross drill rotors with new calipers and pads and everything. 64 had drum brakes all the way around, so we just added the disc to the front. We still left the original style assist power steering. And then again, the 700R overdrive transmission, which is a lot longer than original Power Glide. So what we did was we kind of cut the frame there, put sleeves to bolt it together, and so that way it is accessible and able to come in and out without having to take the motor and transmission out. You can kind of see all that original fiberglass underneath. You know, all that looks real nice and tasteful. On the exhaust, I just did a stock replacement, so it's pretty quiet. I didn't really want a noisy car. And then I put all new KYB gas adjustable shocks so that it has a good ride. And we've kind of done a lot of work to it underneath and throughout the whole car. We're taking a little drive in the 64. Hopefully it's not my last drive, but you never know, somebody might buy it quick. Just kind of wanted to show you we're 80 miles an hour at 2,300 RPM. Alright, we are pulling back into Street Dreams after our little drive. Our temperature is about 195, it's 100 outside, and the air conditioning is running and doing okay. We're having a pretty good drive so far. Just wanted to kind of share our property with you. We're on a 55-acre ranch in Fredericksburg, Texas. In the corner up there is an old 58 Studebaker that sometimes we put hay bales on. This is a 53 GMC, it actually runs. And of course we got our registered Longhorns sign. Over to your left is a 1932 Ford truck cab nestled in the cactus up here. Kind of looks cool. This one is out of the 50s, just a cab. Then we got our Dos Equis rusty truck over there with the alien long neck taking a whiz behind the cactus. The place to the left over here is the original home place from 1866 on the property. Over here to your right is our two showrooms. Well, again, thank y'all for hanging out with me and driving the 64 Corvette. Remember, just visit streetdreamstexas.com anytime you want for plenty of cars for sale. We have lots of cool memorabilia. We have financing. We have shipping. So our slogan was, we make this dream a reality. So here's my street dream, and I'm going to pass it to you. Thank you.